Hi, welcome to a brand new video of the Target Individual Program, the Target Individual Experience. So, today, again, as usual, on the heavy remote monitoring as well as surveillance communication, I was just saying to myself, asking myself what time it is. And when I said that, what time is it? Someone said the word time, hear police sirens. And all day they've been strategically using police sirens, particularly when I'm saying certain things or if I'm reading certain things. Um, for example, I had called Pam to speak to the kids. I thought she was still in Texas, but apparently not. So, as I got off the phone with her, we usually say goodbye. Now she's starting to say, have a good one. Okay. So I'm just like, okay. I remember my brother used to tell me that all of a sudden, everybody that he spoke to always tell him, have a good one, have a good one, have a good one. So now this is what she's doing. And you hear the police sirens in the background because they don't. Now this is the ambulance, the police sirens, because they don't want me talking about their targeting and their surveillance, heavy surveillance of me, and the remote monitoring. Right. Uh, Another example would be I watched this um, YouTuber. His name is J2 Cents, and every time I watch his videos, a lot of police sirens, a lot of ambulance, in the background, have you, and they're just certain words, certain people, how they look. That when I look at particularly white men, they're always with the police siren or what have you, and I don't get it. Maybe they're out there trying to say that I'm anti-white, what have you. And I've stated this many times before. I'm not anti. I'm anti whoever is anti me. Okay, so it could be white, black, yellow, red, green, what have you. If you're anti me, then I'm anti you. It's as simple as that. Okay, and so, and I guess recently too. See, I want to talk about the shooting that happened in the subway here in Brooklyn. Okay, now knowing what I know, I can tell you for certain that that was a staged event, right? Meaning that this person was brainwashed into committing that crime. Whenever this is how I feel, right, and what I think, um, particularly in this program, when certain things are about to happen, okay, let's say for example, certain truths are supposed to come out, okay, they will stage an event that will take the public eye off of what's happening, besides whatever they plan or whatever it is that they stage. Um, so this is so I just kind of I heard it. Of course, I was concerned about my son because he takes somebody takes the train, and he takes the bus right in the morning. Um, and I always ask him to call me when he gets to school. Okay, and so Pam had told me about the shooting, what have you, right, in the subway, and I said to her, okay, well, call the school and make sure that he gets to school because she came and told me. So I said, did you call the school to make sure he got to school? Because she asked me, did he text me or he called me? I said no. So I said to her, text the school because she was on the phone with her girlfriend. She didn't say, hey, let me call you back or what have you. And also her friend also drives because her friend's son and my son goes to the same school, and the fact that her friend drops her son to school, but Pam is on the phone with this person after telling me this, and I said to her, "Well, call the school to make sure that he gets to school, that he's in school," and she stayed on the phone for at least another hour, a half an hour or so before she called the school. No, she called him. She actually called him to make sure that he's okay, right? Because when I tell her to say call the school, she was in her bedroom. So when I went back in and I asked her, I said, "Hey, did you call the school?" She was like, "No, I'm on the phone. What have you?" I'm like, Pamela, you come in here telling me all of this, and I asked you to call the school, and you went into your bedroom and you didn't come out, you don't say nothing, you still on the phone, So anyway, but I took him. I took him to take the bus. He took the bus, which is what he normally do. Unless he's really really late, he take the train, right? But because I was here, so he left early to get to school early. He takes the bus, you know. So like I said, yeah, they've been strategically, um, aggressively having me under surveillance using the police sirens in a strategic manner, right? And it's again very low, and then you start hearing the music. See, the music all of a sudden went down, right? When you, after the police sirens and the fire and the ambulance sirens, right? Now they started with the bang. It's very low now, but they start with that now with the the bang, the simulated gunshot. You know what I'm saying? Because again, I'm talking about what it is that they're doing. All right. So I said to myself, the next time I talk to her, and she says, "Have a good one." I'm gonna say to her, you have a good one too." You know, because again, she's never really said that to me. It's usually goodbye, and it's usually sometimes she has stressed the word, say it in a loud manner, or whisper it, or repeat it. You know, and so now it's just this one have a good one. I'm like, okay, but again, this is what happened when you know a TI and you're a TI. It's like my brother's a TI. He's been a TI for a lot longer than I have, and certain things that he go through that I haven't been through yet. So now is when they start using the whole have a good one thing, around me most, So I'm like, okay, whatever, I just say the same thing back. Okay, um, yeah, and I'm still here because I said I gotta oh, say so much in the state when they left, and I was like, I can't have the kids come back to not just the kids but her too, because again, psychologically, it's not a good thing. You go on vacation, you come back to a messy house. It's just psychologically, it's not a good feel. It's not a good look, you know. And so I'll probably be here till tomorrow, and then I'll probably leave. I got to come back because there's still a lot to be done, and you know. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys in the next video.